What's going on? What's going on? This is Elmau Checkmate, and I want to drop in a very short video here. Yesterday, after I finished the video that I put up, I went to my second channel that I completely forgot about before I dismissed myself for a while off of social media. My second YouTube channel. I want to thank some of you that did go over to that channel also, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that it had over 28,000 subscribers. And I rarely mess with this channel. I know I put some things up. I don't really do a lot of talking on that channel, but I want to thank some of you subscribers I already saw over there, but I want to thank you for putting that channel over 28,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that. So anyway, on to the next thing that I'm going to speak on. And also I want to shout out to DB Cooper out there too. He was the first person that came back to this channel. First one, when I came online, he popped right up, I think, on my first video. So shout out to you, DB Cooper. I appreciate you, friend. Anyway, and everyone else out there that, you know, continue to stay on this channel, I greatly appreciate you. But that 28,000 put me over there on the other on my other channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And this is the thing. Now I had some packages and stuff that I didn't even open. All my mail was delivered to me yesterday by my neighbor, because I had them collect all this stuff. And when I looked through it, it actually had some YouTube boxes in there. I haven't opened it up yet, but I think I know what it is. I have quite a few from YouTube on there. But anyway, I'll deal with that this weekend. I'll open up the boxes this weekend, but I have a good idea what they may be. So anyway, you know what I want to say to you guys for this particular channel right here, my Elmau Checkmate channel, is that the reason I put up this channel for you guys is that there are some people out there. I know we have a lot of channels out there where we have MGTOW out there and others, and they're doing what they feel is right to do when it comes to men. You know, they're being supportive, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's they're going to have their own views, and what everyone say, everyone is not going to agree with it, and that's okay. Because we can't always just be so sensitive to everything. As I have said before on here before, I'm a lone wolf, but I do appreciate these subscribers that came over. And believe me, I'm kind of stuttering a little bit here because some of you guys that came over, you took me over. I can't believe I didn't even think that would have happened. I didn't even think about that channel. I was more into this channel right here. But when I got those boxes, I know those packages, I know that I'm pretty much confirmed what I'm thinking for those 28,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. Seriously. I just can't. I thought that would be maybe the most uninteresting channel, but hey, it worked. So anyway, guys, I mainly put this up. I do this channel because there are some people out there that they commented in some of my old videos. You know, again, I shout out to the Chuckers. I shout out to all the blue collar workers. Actually, one day I'm gonna get a chance to, shout everyone out again, like I did before: the electricians, the plumbers, the carpenters, so the welders, everybody that makes this world go around, that makes it work. So anyway, again, I do this channel because there are people that do appreciate some things that I say. Everybody is not going to appreciate that. I totally understand. Believe me. Now, I'm not the type of person that go crazy over someone if they don't want to listen to what I have to say. That's fine. That's fine. It's a billion people on this planet. Out of the billion people, it's probably I'm not going to like some of them and they're not going to like me. So that's quite all right. See, I'm able to accept things like that because that's just part of life. If we run around and think that everyone is going to like us, we're I don't know, we're living in a fantasy world or something. And I kind of say that because that pertains to when a woman tells you that she's not interested in you or whatever, that's no big deal, guys. You keep it moving. You don't let that affect you. If a woman tell you that she's going to leave you, guys, she already had in her mind to leave anyway. And whatever her reason is, let her go. It's as simple as that. Yes, it is simple because if you know that you put yourself as a priority first in your relationship, then it shouldn't be that hard, especially if you know that you did your part. You were humbled, you did your best, or whatever. As long as you have that, you should be just fine. You should be. But if you let that overtake you and you think that you failed at something when you did not, that's not good. We as men, a lot of times we have to keep a lot of stuff in, and we just have to. It's like sometimes you get knocked down, but you get right back up because we have to keep digging. Every time we fall, we have to say, you know what? I got to get back up. The biggest mistake is when you let your mind tell you that it is the end. Nothing is the end until, you leave this earth, and only you can make it the end quicker if you think to do something that you should not do to yourself. If you lose a job, hey, you might have loved that particular job, and you may think to yourself, oh, wow, what am I going to tell my wife or your girlfriend or whatever you have? If you have somebody, you just pick yourself back up. If you have to explain, you explain. If they're going to be around, they're going to be around. If they decide to leave you during hard times, then that's just it, guys. You have to brush yourself off and say, you know what? I guess that's how she was the whole time. Not supportive. And then you dig down deep and you say, you know what? I got to support myself. Mentally and emotionally. We're not always going to have everything that we want. It's what we need. There's a lot of times that I made some bad business deals that I lost a lot of money. But I had to figure it out. I had to read more. I had to see what other people did. I'm always looking for different investments. I got a computer, I have the internet, I have the time. And I talk this way and let you know, kind of give you an idea of who I am and what I'm doing, to let you know that you can do the same thing. You just have to dig down deep and say, you know what, you need to concentrate on yourself. Because sometimes we get too tied up in a relationship when you should put that energy towards yourself first. No one is going to do for you what you can do for yourself. That's why I get on here and I talk the way I do, because I want you guys to do better. And if you are doing good, I want you to keep going. And I will say this again, and I say this because I care. If you feel as though what I'm saying you don't like because of one thing I may say, that's fine. It's up to you to leave. But if you can take something away from me trying to motivate you, great, you stay. Subscribers built that other channel. I didn't do it. I just put some stuff on there. Didn't even think it was going anywhere. I come back, I end up checking it. I'm like, how did it do that? And I don't even talk on that channel. I just give descriptions and analogies on that channel. Maybe they were some good analogies that people took and used. Maybe the stories that I told on there, it helped. But that channel was for everybody. I make this channel particularly for men, to try to motivate you by what I say. I don't tell you things to brag. I tell you things that I've done, that I do, to motivate you. I wasn't born with a golden spoon in my mouth. I just had to look around and say, you know what? I want to do that. I need to be better here. I need to sacrifice this. I need to sacrifice that. I don't get on here to try to belittle anyone. I don't do that. There's millions of channels out there for people to listen to and maybe get good information from. This channel right here is to try to motivate, because the opposite gender is out here trying to break you down. And you don't have to let them break you down. I took what I knew, my talent, and I didn't want to continue to give it to everyone. I took it, and while I was out there, I learned from other companies that I worked for. I listened. And I used my veteran status to help me get from point A to point B. A lot of you guys out there got talents. A lot of you guys, like I say, I give Truckers the utmost respect, because they go out there and that's a hazardous job that they have. Not saying that other jobs aren't hazardous. No. I've seen more hazardous jobs, but they are the suppliers for the things that we need in order to function every day. just like the people who drive the ships, the merchant mariners, I guess, if they call them that. I'm not sure. Whoever, deliver cargoes on the ships. Those people that no one think about. Everybody they think that the executives are the ones that's doing everything. No. The blue collar guys are the people that make things run and make things work. The CEOs are the ones that's basically there to make sure it get done. That's all. And make sure that it's cost effective. And everything is done in a timely manner. But we make it happen. We still make sure it get done. And we still make sure it's done quality work. The blue collar, I've always considered myself a blue collar. I did the white collar thing for 6 months, couldn't stand it, hated it. A lousy degree that's turning brown. I didn't even want to put in a frame. I don't care about it. It's useless to me. Well, I can't say it was totally useless because things changed, but I did use information from that in order to help me maneuver. I wasn't trying to be extra rich person for what? I only have me. And I live very comfortably. So again, I do this channel because, I don't like to see guys out there homeless. I don't really like to see no one homeless. Everyone has a talent, but sometimes you have to say, you know what? If the big guys aren't treating you right, you can say, you know what? Hey, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take my talent and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to be my own electrician. I can get my business cards. I can get a magnetic sign for the side of my vehicle, the back, or put lettering on your windshield or whatever. Or anything else. Filling out LLC. LLC, it depends on what city or state you're in. Maybe $100 something, 200 some, 300, whatever. I got mine free. Veterans get, and if some of you veterans out there don't know this, you can get your LLC for free if you're a veteran. See, these are the things that I talk about. Well, I did talk about this stuff on the other channel also. But these are the things, guys, that you have to invest in yourself. And the reason I talk and I do this stuff because I see so many people of the opposite gender. I've seen them break guys down. So I'm doing my part also to keep you motivated before they break some of you down. I don't live for a woman. I live for myself. I put that video up. Yes, I did. I don't even think I want to even do that part right there anymore. I don't even want them on my channel like that. But I can still talk. And I'm going to continue to motivate you guys out there. Now, if some of you out there are doing the wrong thing, you say, oh, well, you know what? he's wrong probably because, if I laid with the woman and Elmal said it's partially my fault, and you know that you didn't wear a condom, see, you're part of the problem. But then, because after you get yourself in trouble, then you're going to cry about it. When the female gets herself in trouble and get pregnant or catch something, then she's going to cry about it. So someone tell me, where am I lying at? Am I lying? Am I exaggerating something? Am I exaggerating something when I say that that woman has a choice to keep her legs closed and that man has the second and ultimate decision to insert himself into an area that may get him in trouble somehow because he chose not to wear protection? I don't care how much someone is going to try to give me some. If they give me some, I'm going to put on something because I know better, guys. I know women don't like the truth. I know some of them just don't like the truth. And if there are any guys out there that don't like the truth either, shame on you, really. Don't get upset at me. The same goes for the women too. Don't get upset at me. If you don't like the truth, too bad. Stay away from this channel. Because you don't want to understand anything. You want to continue to do the same thing. That's why when I'm out here, I can't stand to keep dating over and over. I don't do that. I don't have the patience for it. It doesn't make any sense. It's not a logical thing to do. It's just like pulling a slot machine. You're going to keep doing it until, you're going to hit the slots. You keep hitting the wrong number or whatever comes up there in the front. So think about those things. Don't get upset at someone who want you to do better. Catching something is a very serious thing. It'll ruin your life. And then you think about, was those couple of minutes or hours or seconds worth it? You got to think about that, guys. But like I said, I'm on here to help motivate you guys. I don't have a bunch of, I can bring up stuff here, like the window and picture and stuff like that, but I don't want to show my face. I just don't want to. What does someone need to see me for? If they're listening and taking something in. I'm just trying to motivate you. I'm not telling you, hey, not to be with a woman. I'm not saying that. That's your choice. That's a natural thing for you to do. I'm just saying protect yourself. Dating a single mother? Nah, I'm good. I'm not doing it. But that's another topic for another day. But one of my things was to get on here and just thank some of the subscribers on here that came over to that other channel while I was gone and put me over 28,000. Hey, that's all right. If I can get over 1,000 right here, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. But I'm not going to ever monetize this channel. I have no need to. That's not going to happen. too much other stuff to deal with doing that. No. But mainly, guys, like I said, you can do a lot of things if you give up some things that's not necessary. Just look back 1, 2, 3, 4 years and think, what did you do during those last 2 to 3 years? I can almost guarantee you that 90% of people can't remember what they did 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Maybe 1 or 2 things they can, but, consistently, no. And I hope my video, my voice coming through here, the audio isn't messing up too much. If it does mess up, someone just put it in the comments. But anyway, guys, this is Elmau Checkmate. Hey, guys, you got what it takes to do what you need to do. Never, ever, ever let a woman tell you that you can't. Never let anyone shame you into what you have. Never let anyone shame you and tell you that you're not good enough for them. Because guess what? There are other guys out there that those women aren't good enough for either. So it is what it is. This is Elmau Checkmate. I'm out.